Conceiving the idea of a Pony Express. The Pony Express was not the first attempt to use a horse relay over a great distance. The distinction belongs to the Mongolian conqueror Genghis Khan, whose riders, according to Marco Polo, rode between stations situated about 25 miles apart in his Asian empire, with a single rider carrying messages as far as 300 miles in one day. Some 6 centuries later, between 1825 and 1830, American newspapers also used a horse relay between New York and Boston to gather news, though the distance involved were exponentially shorter and the ground rivers much less remote than the nearly 2,000 miles of treacherous wilderness covered by the Pony Express. There are varied accounts of the origin of the idea of the Pony Express. As early as 1849, a visionary named Henry O'Reilly proposed a plan to construct a telegraph line between St. Louis and California that in effect would have established a Pony Express-like mail system by virtue of daily deliveries between small stock days located about 20 miles apart during the building of the telegraph. In April 1852, Stephen Douglas of Illinois presented a bill to the U.S. Senate that included O'Reilly's proposal, but it was defeated. Some attribute the idea for the Pony Express to B.F. Ficklin, the general superintendent of the Hughes Russell Messrs and Waddell Freight and Stage Company, who is said to have shared his notion of a relay of horse riders carrying the mail from St. Joseph, Missouri to Sacramento, California, with California St. William M. Gwynn, while the two traveled on horseback from San Francisco to Washington, D.C. in 1854. In January 1855, Gwynn introduced a bill to finance a system of weekly service across the frontier along a central route, but this bill too failed. Others credit William H. Russell, who is said to have discussed the concept of a horse relay system with John B. Floyd, the U.S. Secretary of War. In early 1858, still other possible originators include John Scudder, a Russell Messrs and Waddell employee who claimed that he and co-workers in Salt Lake City conceived of the idea in December 1859. And Frederick A. B., a partner in a telegraph company who reportedly approached a number of owners of San Francisco newspaper with a similar plan in the mid-1850s. Regardless of who originated the idea, by January 1860, Russell was running with it. Supported by Gwynn, the contract with the government that resulted called for mail service to start that April, which meant that there would be little time to prepare. Russell, however, had not consulted his partners before committing to the deal, and though Alexander Messrs and William Waddell were opposed to the plan, they decided not to raise on the agreement, and together the three plunged into the task of establishing the Pony. So, if you enjoyed this journey through story, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode of American Wild West. Share your thoughts and your favorite wild show memories in the comments below.